This is the most serious thing that I've ever said to the public in my entire life. I'm Ric Flair, and I play the game by my rules. If you are the best at what you do.
Greetings, and welcome to Behind the Scenes. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Why am I doing fantastic? Well, I'm going to tell you. The promotion for the collaboration of Morehouse College and Spelman College with Ralph Lauren is going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be lovely, guys. So listen, this does not constitute a capsule release. This is not a capsule release, okay? So what that means is, number one, you don't have to worry about bots. You know, CP93 release, Stadium release, Snow Beach release. You was up, you had your phone, or you snuck out of the office and went to the car at 9:57 and you sat there and waited till 10 a.m. Soon as 10 a.m. hit, boom, you was on it. You put the items you wanted in your cart. You went to check out, items were sold out. That's because of bots. Now, a very wise polo bear told me that bigger companies, they don't do the bots themselves, purchase their own items and then sell them for 2 and 3 times the markup like some of your smaller companies do. I won't mention any names because that's just not my style. But any of the smaller companies you can think of, they're notorious for that. They'll have a major release, this big promotion they'll do. And they'll be the ones actually running the bots, and they'll be the ones grabbing their own items and then reselling them for 2-3 times the markup because they know, maybe not you, but they know you're gonna buy them because you want them. Ralph Lauren doesn't do that. There's no incentive to do that because the way this works is their money is up front for their items. Department stores pay up front. So and this particular compilation, from what I understand, is going to be in a major abundance, and it's going to be in a lot of stores. So expect, all of this is expecting, but expect for Nordstrom's to have it, for Macy's to have it, for Bergdorf Goodman to have it. Expect for these places to have the Morehouse collection and the Spelman collection. I want to give a salute, a shout out, a bow to Mr. Jeter. If y'all don't know who that is, he's a major player in design for Ralph Lauren, and this is his baby. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm happy for you, and I guess it's not a gripe. I guess it's not even a concern or worry or anything like that. I just hope this isn't a one-off, because the thing about HBCUs is the rivalries are just as deep, if not deeper, in HBCUs than in more traditional universities and colleges. So how Duke and Carolina is a major rivalry, how Yale, Princeton, and Harvard have a rivalry, how the University of Washington and Washington State University have a rivalry, UCLA, USC, Texas, Oklahoma, how those rivalries are. North Carolina Central and North Carolina A&T is a huge freaking rivalry. Morehouse, I'm willing to bet, is a pretty big rivalry with Clark Atlanta. Yeah, so I can't see someone from Clark buying an item that's from a Morehouse collection. I just can't see it. I can't see it. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice in these 49 years. Yeah, these 49 years, I've been wrong once or twice. So I could be wrong, but I just can't see it. I went to North Carolina A&T, but I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, so I didn't have that hatred for North Carolina Central like that. And growing up in Durham, I didn't have that hatred for North Carolina A&T. So, you know, if maybe late fall of 2022 they come back with North Carolina A&T, I can buy it. I don't know if somebody who graduated and has that diehard Eagle pride, I don't know if they're going to buy A&T. So, you know, hopefully it's not a one-off. Hopefully we can get all of the major HBCUs to get collections. I would love to see A&T. I would love to see Central. I would love to see Clark Atlanta, Hampton, Howard, Xavier University. I'd love to see that. So yeah, hopefully it's not just a one-off. But man, Jeter, I'm proud of you, brother. I'm happy about this release, man. I think it's incredible. I also want to send congratulations out to Ralph Lauren on a whole as far as the corporate side. They just started the Black Advisory Council, the BAC. It's just what it sounds like. It's an advisory council, and I don't know exactly how deep down the rabbit hole it'll go, but I'm pretty sure it will be something based along the lines of culture, diversity. Hopefully they'll get involved with the community and things like that. You know, great minds think alike, because that's something that I definitely strive to do as far as the company. But I'm not going to divulge any of my ideas because, hey, I don't want anyone to take them. But I have a plethora of great ideas that I'll just say I ran by that trusted polo bear friend of mine. And yeah, he was definitely feeling me. So I know I'm on the right path, and I just need to keep that under wraps. I need to keep that locked in. But hopefully, you know, they will. I expect them to do some great things within the culture and the community, but definitely within the company. Now, last but not least, I worked with a client day before yesterday, or maybe it was yesterday. What's today? Today's Thursday. This might have been, I think this was Tuesday. I can't remember. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. Either way, I was working with a client on a Zoom call. He booked a 2-hour session, and he gave me a great idea. And it was something that I was already on the path to doing, and I was actually planning on doing it on my next behind the scenes. But now you can definitely look forward to me doing this more often, because I do have not only my ear to the streets, but my ear to the brand as well. I'm somewhat in the know sometimes, and I'm going to tell you, this is where I want you guys to focus. And there's some pros and cons to this, and I'm going to break it down for you. But I want you guys to focus this spring and summer on the espadrille. Right now, there are 10 pair of espadrilles on the website, and there are more coming. Listen, the espadrille is a fantastic look. Now, the only drawback that I see with the espadrille is the fact that there's no support for the foot on the bottom of the foot. So if you're not comfortable wearing flip-flops, or even slides for whatever reason. Wide foot, maybe you're a bigger guy and it's just, it's just not comfortable. You need more support in your footwear. Totally get it. If that's the case for you, then the espadrille may not be for you. But still, man, cop one pair and just see, because I can show you better than I can tell you. I have 2 pair of espadrilles. I only have 2 pair because I'm really picky about designs and patterns when it comes to footwear. And as you already know, I'm not a huge fan of spring, and I'm not a fan of summer at all. And these are spring summer items. This is spring summer footwear only. But these, I was not gonna pass these up. I mean, look at them, standing jockey, purple label. Nothing left to be said. But look how the espadrille is built. There's not a lot of support in this sole here. These are strictly for aesthetics. But if you're comfortable in them and they slip on your foot well, you definitely don't need socks with espadrilles. They slip on your foot well, and they're comfortable. It's just that, like I said, if you're not comfortable in flip-flops because of, again, a wide foot or your size, then an espadrille may or may not be for you. It just depends. I love mine. I got 2 pair. I have this pair, and I have a pair of plaids. I have a pair of plaid ones that I also love. But I'm investing in espadrilles this spring and summer. My look is going to be, for early spring, my look is going to be shorts and sweaters, light layering, maybe not even, well, just depending on the temperature, maybe in Oxford, but definitely a thinner woven dress shirt style with shorts and espadrilles. And when summer comes around, whenever I do go out, it's going to be espadrilles, shorts, t-shirts, and polos. But I'm moving with the espadrilles this spring. So go online and take a look and see what you see. There's a pair of espadrilles that are no longer on the website that I gotta grab off of eBay, but everybody has them, so I'm not worried about finding my size and grabbing them. And they're for a decent price too. Actually, I saw a couple of pairs that were brand new that were actually lower than what they were selling them for online, which I guess somebody may have bought them during a great sale. But it's a spring colored plaid espadrille with the collegiate P on the vamp. Man, I like those. I gotta have them. So yeah, look for the espadrille this spring and early summer, man, as a go-to shoe for it. Before I leave, just a quick funny story. I had posted that when Ralph Lauren put out their statement against Russia, I applauded it. I expected that, to be honest, especially that Ralph's roots come from Ukraine in that area. So I expected it. But me being my comedic self, because I'm type funny, I posted that if they really wanted to get Russia back, man, run an 80% off sale online. That'll really teach them Russians. And after that I put site-wide excluding women's. Yeah, I was trying to trigger some people because I wanted to make a point. And trust me, I'm smart enough that the point was made. But let's continue. I started getting messages. Why exclude the women? Even my daughter. Even my daughter, not my baby girl, but I call her my baby girl, but she's my older daughter. Even she, why not the women, Daddy? So all I had to do was copy and paste one comment. And the comment simply stated, when was the last time you shopped for yourself on rivalry.com? The reply was either crickets. The reply was either, oh, that's not fair. Or in my daughter's case, she hit me back with, well, see, what had happened was. The point is that women shop on Amazon. Women shop on Amazon. Women shop on Fashion Nova. Women shop on various sites, but women don't shop on RalphLauren.com. Women are not a huge demographic when it comes to the profit margins for Ralph Lauren, in particular and specifically RalphLauren.com. We are. So what we need to make sure that we do is we need to make sure that we visit that website. Just browse it. You don't have to do like me. I browse it 2-3 times a day. That's no exaggeration. And that's down. My numbers used to be around 7, 8 to 10 times a day. I browse it 2-3 times a day. Browse it once a week, once every 10 days, or whenever it just crosses your mind. Let me check and see new arrivals. Let me see what's going on. Because e-commerce is a direction that some companies have went to exclusively. Closed down all of their brick and mortar locations and are doing exclusive e-commerce. Ralph Lauren, the brand, is too big for that, and they're too successful and they're too sought after to be able to do that. But e-commerce is still a big part of Ralph Lauren and the world of Ralph Lauren. So we have to support it the same way the same way we support Black-owned business. We have to support what we like and what we love. So it's great to shop the vintage pieces, because a lot of times the vintage pieces are just so freaking dope. But I guarantee you, like I told you guys in the last summer, that fall 2021 was going to be fantastic. Some of y'all, I don't know, and I compared it to fall 2013 and 2014. Y'all didn't believe me, and I proved y'all wrong. Just visit the site. Just make sure you visit the site. You may not see anything you want. You may not see anything you need, but you never know. You know, a lot of people ask me about pieces that they might see me post on Instagram and not even realizing, bro, it's right on the site. When the last time you went to the site? You know, even the traffic is well appreciated from the brand. Just like the traffic here is well appreciated. You don't have to donate a single penny. And shout out to my donations and my donators. I appreciate you. But you don't have to donate a penny. Just come check it out. The traffic is just as important for me, and it's also just as important for the brand. All right? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. We behind the scenes. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. And ain't none of us haters. All right? Y'all have a good one.